So this visa category got launched in 2019 and they issue golden visas by investment.
Work near Burj Khalifa.
Work out of cafes. I think that seems to be the trend in Dubai.
Yeah.
There are two kinds of options there. One is you do a deposit in a local bank for 3 years and get a 10-year golden visa. Or you invest 2 million dirhams in a real estate property. Not only the primary investor, but the dependents, family members also get a golden visa along with that.
So 2 million dirhams would be roughly what, 4.57 crore or something like that?
No, so 2 million dirhams are roughly 4.5 crores roughly.
Right.
Yes.
If you want to live, work, or even retire in an international hub, well, you can consider Dubai Golden Visa. If you are a business owner with global income or international income, you can also look at Dubai Golden Visa. Hi, I'm Jash Kriplani from Mint's personal finance team, and we are doing a series of articles and videos covering global residency programs across the world. In today's episode, I'm joined by Rajneesh Pathak, who is the founder of Global North, to talk to us more about the pros and cons of Dubai Golden Visa. Hi Rajneesh, welcome to the latest episode of Mint Money Talks. How have you been?
I'm good, Jess. Thank you so much.
So Rajneesh, can you tell us a bit about Dubai Golden Visa, how it works, what are its pros and cons?
Yes. So this visa category got launched in 2019 and they issue golden visas by investment. There are two kinds of options there. One is you do a deposit in a local bank for 3 years and get a 10-year golden visa. Or you invest 2 million dirhams in a real estate property. It can be ready property, resale, or under construction, or a developer property. So you can choose between any of the options. Not only the primary investor, but the dependents, family members also get a golden visa along with that. So simply put, that is the program. It gives you residency rights in Dubai, UAE, entire UAE in fact. You can work, live, do business, incorporate a company. There is no minimum requirement to maintain this golden visa that you have to visit a certain number of days like it is in case of many residencies you would have realized. So that restriction is also not there. It's a great plan B, an optionality for some. It can be a permanent base for some. It can be a tax arbitrage for many. It can be a business requirement for few.
Yeah.
So I think there are different objectives linked to this, to each his own, very, very individual driven and objective driven.
Right.
People choose this based on their needs and requirements.
Right. So 2 million dirhams would be roughly what, 4.57 crore or something like that?
No, so 2 million dirhams are roughly 4.5 crores roughly.
Right.
Yes.
So can we dive deeper into the real estate options, because a lot of wealthy individuals, HNIs, ultra HNIs out of India, like the idea of having a real estate in an international hub like Dubai.
Yes.
So can you tell us about how this particular option works?
Yes, sure. So I think investing in real estate in itself is an objective or a need or a requirement of a lot of HNIs, ultra HNIs. More from a de-risking, diversification of their portfolio and investment in real estate, right? Now, along with that comes a golden visa as well, right? So I think you're killing two birds with one stone in a way with doing that. Now, real estate in Dubai, what it was earlier has changed quite a bit. Earlier, it was very, very flat kind of topography in terms of individual houses. It has gone vertical. So now you have apartments and complexes which were typically available in, let's say, Delhi or Mumbai now, which are also available in Dubai.
Right.
So the supply has gone up.
Right.
It has become attractive from a leasing perspective. There is a reasonable amount of lease rental that one can earn. It has...
what kind of rental yield can one expect?
So I think Dubai residential rental yield are in the range of 5 to 7%.
Okay.
Kind of yield it is giving.
Right.
Also, Dubai has seen huge influx of people during and post-COVID from multiple countries,
Right.
which has also seen the demand go up. I think majority of which would be Indians, right? Even though there are people from Russia, from Israel, Iran, now from UK, wanting to move base and shift there, is why the popularity of Dubai real estate and the supply has also gone up and the demand has also gone up.
Also, I believe there are also other options when it comes to buying real estate in Dubai, or is just purchasing the property directly. Is that the only option, or you can restructure your?
So you mean for golden visa purposes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So see, you can. So there are two options under golden visa. You can do a fixed deposit in a local bank for 3 years.
Right.
No return, and you get the same 10-year golden visa.
Right.
So it's a choice whether someone wants to do real estate or someone wants to do the fixed deposit.
Right.
Now, the choice can be very individual driven. Also, it may be driven by what kind of house or apartment will come for 2 million.
Yeah.
So Dubai real estate prices have also gone up.
Right. But I believe, sorry to cut you there, I believe with the fixed deposit, we also spoke with some CAs, there is some gray area there. Likewise, there is some gray area with some other options.
Yes. So there is gray area more from an India perspective, more than rather than from a Dubai perspective, right? I think one should consult a FEMA advisor to understand this better.
Somebody who's an expert.
Yes,
on
absolutely. These matters. But as a golden visa option, they do offer fixed deposit. Now, what is happening is a lot of people who are already out.
Right.
Let's say not in UAE, some other countries may also want to move. They are Indians. Okay, they may be in Africa. They may be in other parts of UAE. Right. Secondly, a lot of people who have foreign income. Now that there is not being sent by LRS and doesn't come under FEMA. Right.
Correct.
Now, if it is declared, you've paid tax here, it can be used for fixed deposit also. So depends, the strategy and the option depends on each individual's financial situation, availability of money, liquidity.
No, I think in this scenario it's better to consult your CA and advisor.
No, absolutely.
This is a very very, and RBI is very strict about these rules.
No, and one should follow the rules, and one should basically look at it very carefully, because it's not a regular investment that you're doing, right?
No, what I wanted to ask you, Rajneesh, is that what about the loan and under construction option? Is that possible, or that is also under?
Now, from what I understand, speaking to so many FEMA experts over time, is under construction what I understand from different FEMA advisors that we've spoken to is you're not allowed to take a loan outside. So it is a strict no. Very, very straightforward. Coming to under construction property, one has to again take proper advice, has to be careful. From what I understood, some of our clients did take this advice and we were privy to that, is that within the available LRS limit, you can take a under construction property. If it complies to the LRS limit or is within the LRS limit. Okay. So like loan, it is not a no, but it has to be structured within the ambit of the LRS rules.
To be very careful.
Absolutely.
Got it. And Rajneesh, one thing we didn't talk about, how much you can live in Dubai if you get the golden visa, how long you can stay in Dubai?
So technically you can live perpetually.
Okay.
I mean, it is a residency permit.
Okay.
You can live permanently. Like I said earlier, there is no minimum stay requirement to maintain this golden visa. Okay. However, some people may have the need to create a tax residency in Dubai. In that case, you have to again stay more than half the year, depending on your status again in India. And so there is no maximum you can live perpetually. Minimum, there is no state requirement. Tax residency will require a stay.
But isn't that like a time period after which you need to renew this?
So 10 years, it's issued for 10 years. No one has reached that stage of renewal so far. So we don't know what will they do after 10 years. But from what we understand, till this 10 years, you have to maintain the investment if you want to continue.
To maintain ownership of the property that you have bought.
Absolutely.
To continue.
So I am assuming that even post that would be the requirement for renewal. So if you continue to hold the property at the time of renewal, or they may change rule and bring in something else or something different. Only time will tell. But as it stands today, there are no framed rules for renewals.
Right. And what about the income tax efficiency that Dubai offers? I think it's common knowledge that there is no personal income tax there.
Correct.
What are the corporate tax rates if somebody opens a company then?
So till very recently, until now, there was no corporate tax also and individual tax also. Individual tax continues to be that. What we are given to understand is they are bringing in a 9% corporate tax, which will be implemented soon.
Right.
So with that, corporate entities will have to pay 9%. Individuals continue to be tax free. Now, if someone does have income which is from outside India, and he is a non-resident and living in Dubai as a tax resident, or let's say permanently, whatever he receives as income is tax free in his individual name. Whatever his company receives as income, if he's incorporated one, pays 9% in the new regime. So that's the tax efficiency you can bring in by staying in Dubai and structuring it in this fashion.
Now, Dubai, if I'm correct, Rajneesh, would also offer you tax status, but for that you'll have to be there for what? About 183 days?
183 days, that's correct.
Then you are a tax resident
That's right.
of Dubai and enjoy the tax
you will be
efficiency.
issued a proper tax residency certificate.
Right. And apart from the cost of 2 million dirham, what are the other costs? Like if I buy a property out there in Dubai, do I also have to pay a registration fee like in India? What are the other costs?
So I think other costs are very similar to India. I think stamp duty, registration, VAT, because there is a concept of VAT there, as well as any kind of broker fees or finder's fees in case of property. Now this is one part of the property transaction. Post the purchase of property worth 2 million dirhams, one has to then apply for the visas. And the way it works is you apply for the primary applicant first. He'll have to undergo biometrics, he'll have to undergo medicals. There will be some amount of government fee associated with that. Once this is done, your residency permit cards or Emirates ID as it is called is issued. You can then sponsor your family members. Now their cost for this card will be similar. So there are two levels of cost. One is related to property. Second is related to visa.
Now, as a Dubai Golden Visa holder, what are the rights that I have? Does it open all of UAE for me or only Dubai? What about, can I say sponsor domestic helper, or what are the other benefits I get? Do I get discount on certain government services? Can you throw light on that?
Yes. So as a Emirates ID holder or a Golden Visa holder, you can obviously do a job, set up your own business company. You can hire staff. Obviously, you'll have to process work permits for them. You can, hire domestic help and drivers or means whatever you need for your house.
You can even sponsor from your home country.
Yes. That you can do. You get rights in entire UAE, not only Dubai, because it's a unified jurisdiction or territory. You can live and work in any of the UAE Emirates. So those are the benefits of Dubai Golden Visa.
You get any discount on?
No, I don't think that you get any other special benefit. I think those only citizens or locals get usually. There are no discounts, especially if you are this. I mean, there may be softer benefits of you. Do you have a separate queue at the airport? Yes, you do. So you if you are a Golden Visa holder, then yes. You go through a separate immigration process check, which has already been done. So your police clearance, biometrics, medicals already been taken care of. So you don't have to do it again.
And how much time does it take roughly? If I say today, if I buy a property and it's a big amount, 2 million dirhams, but if the person is doing the transaction from that date, How many days would it take, and who issues the golden visa? Does the developer give it to me, or do I go to a government agency? Or
Yeah. So after you purchase the property, the golden visa process itself of biometrics, medicals itself can be anywhere between 1.5 month,
okay,
or it can be quick.
okay,
Like everything else, I think in Dubai you have premium services for everything,
yeah,
right? So can you do this in a matter of week? Yes, you can, provided you take premium services and you do your fingerprinting and medicals very quickly. You can finish it in a week's time also. Okay. Some developers do facilitate this. If they don't, then there are consultants and advisors who do this.
even developers and some big developers
Yes,
would help.
yes, yes. So there are developers who have their own teams who help with this.
Sure.
It's not a very difficult process.
Yeah.
It's a simple, easy process once you've done the property purchase. Documentation, KYC is not very onerous, very, very straightforward. So in a way, if one does want to do, you can do it on your own as well.
Also, typically, after PR, not everyone, but some people also think about citizenship in that country. Does Dubai Golden Visa offer a pathway to citizenship?
So Dubai or UAE, as a rule across the entire region, they don't offer citizenship. Okay, only in very exceptional cases, by invitation, by choice, they have offered citizenships. But there is no path to residency or citizenship.
No.
No stated path, no defined path. Okay, it is at their discretion, which they've used very, very carefully in very, very few cases. Let's say very, very high ranking individuals or people they need in their country on the technical side, or for running the country, government, they have done it. But that also they've done it after a very long time. I mean, for a very, very long time, they did not offer citizenship to anyone.
But as a Dubai Golden Visa holder, I can live, work, and even send my children to schools in
Absolutely,
Dubai. Everything.
absolutely,
That's
absolutely. Yes,
all rights
absolutely,
one
absolutely.
has. Okay, and Rajneesh, there is one more visa program that Dubai offers. We found it interesting while doing our research. It's the Dubai Digital Nomad Visa. Can you briefly touch upon that?
So this is the beauty of Dubai. I think you get multiple options as per your choice, right? So let's say Golden Visa is one. There are a few other options, right? And you just mentioned Nomad Visa, right? This is more a COVID time invention and or post-COVID invention, where the world realized that you can work from anywhere, and certain companies also give freedom. Certain businesses do not require you to be at base, right? And so digital nomad visa concept across the world and in Dubai specifically is very, very simple. Let's say Rajneesh is working for Global North, and Global North basically says that Rajneesh for the next 1 year is going to work out of Dubai. He'll be paid a salary at his base country. He is just going to live and work out of Dubai. Okay. So what he does is he leases a place. He gets a letter from the company with his name, designation, salary, how many years, background, history, and he submits for approval. It's a simple thing. It doesn't have a renewal concept. It's just issued for 1 year. So technically, if you want it another year, then you have to do it all over again. So it's a very simple concept, basic concept of remote working visa. You call it digital nomad visa or nomad visa.
Right, but no investment required.
No investment required. You may be asked for your bank statement, or you may be asked for a salary certificate from the firm, just to see whether you can sustain yourself in that country, lease a place, and take care of your day-to-day living expenses.
But this, to clarify, this doesn't allow you to work
That's
as an
correct.
employee
That's
in
correct.
Dubai.
Correct.
That's different.
That's right. That's right. Because you're already coming
Or as a
with the
business
work.
owner, you can't do
Absolutely.
that separate.
Absolutely.
This is for
Yes, like I said, there are multiple options. So if someone doesn't want a nomad visa digital, so doesn't want a golden visa, Okay, one can incorporate a company and
This is
set up.
basically if you already are employed somewhere and they
Absolutely.
basically state that you can work from
Yes,
anywhere.
yes,
So you can
absolutely.
work near Burj Khalifa. And
Work out of cafes. I think that seems to be the trend in Dubai, right?
yeah, okay.
You don't see it too often in India, but in Dubai, when you visit, I'm sure you realize that meeting in cafes and restaurants, and this is very common.
Yeah. True. So great. Thanks, Rajneesh. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Josh. Pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much.
That was all the time we had in today's episode. For more such interesting content, keep watching Mint.